that down. Let's turn that. Ooh. What's going on, Moto? Camille, good to see you. What's going on? It's been a minute, boys. It's been a minute. Oh. Good to see everyone. Yeah, I just took a break. Ryan, what's going on? About time. We haven't moved yet, dude. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. So we haven't even really moved yet. Been busy. Obviously been busy taking care of things, taking care of the house. Dara's actually in the car. She's probably listening, but she's in the car right now, driving up to her mom and dad's, trying to squeeze in as much time as she can before the move. So she'll be coming back and forth on weekends, type deal like that. Certain weekends, spend time here, see the kids, and her parents. So. But she's on her way up right now, and it is hot, and she still has no air. We put the car in to be fixed, and they fixed the brakes. That wasn't a problem, but apparently somehow or another a rock went through the condenser on a Honda Civic. Okay, so they had to order one. They couldn't find one within 100 miles, so it sucks balls, man. Let me tell you, it sucks balls. She's suffering through it right now. She's hot and wet, not in a way that I want her to be right now. You know what I mean? Hot and wet is good, man, when you're naked with your woman, but not when you're in a car or when you're in a truck or if you're standing on the back of a trailer. I'm telling you. Good to see you, Karen. Mr. Bees, howdy from North Frackalaka. Good seeing you. Hope all's well. Yeah, man. Just hanging tonight. I just got parked up here at the yard, got situated, got the trailer hooked up. Did a quick pre-trip on the trailer, make sure all everything's working, and then here we are talking to you. Really don't have a whole lot to say. I haven't been live in probably about 8, 9. I don't know, Ryan. How many days is it? It's been a while since I've been live, but I have been floating around. You know, I've been floating around. There's other people that have been live, and I'll pop in and say hi and. I'm just, you know what, I'll be honest with you, I'm just taking a mental break since the charity drive. I put a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of, into that. And then afterwards, there was a lot of time and energy into a couple other things. It's just like, you know what, I just need to get out of YouTube and get away from it, walk away from it for a while. I still saw most of you guys in other people's chats anyway. So it worked out. It's all good. I just need to get my head right about a couple things. Where we got a big cross country move coming. There's a lot of all of the details of that are settled. Now it's just the big things are settled. Now it's just all the little things. The last minute things. This, that. Fucking shit like that. So that's being taken care of, and yeah, and I'll be honest with you, you know what? Just the motivation to be on YouTube and everything. I think the longest I've been on YouTube was today. Sterling went live today, and that's probably the longest I've been in anybody's chat. I just for the last week or so or 2 weeks, I just been coming in, saying hi, poking around, a couple comments, and then out I go. Today I was in Sterling's there. I messed around in there for about an hour and a half or so. And then obviously something came along. Squirrel! Whoop! I had to go. Had to take off. So anyway. Ryan's good to see you, man. Thought you disappeared. Well, Karen, I did disappear. Buffalo by Lake. You sound like a real one wheel. You sound like a real one wheel? A real one what? Fun fact, there's our boy in Guam. Fun fact, Guam is actually a tropical paradise. Well, I've been looking at your videos and stuff you've been putting out. Somebody else made the comment today as well, Buck. It looks like Florida. If I didn't know better, man, I think you were in Florida. You know? Guam, Florida. See, he said it too, and I'm sitting there going, you're not in Guam. I call bullshit on that. You're in Florida. What's going on, Patrick? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping. All the last minute shit you throw in a ran box and that won't be opened again until next time you move. Well, dude, we've done that with the last 3 houses, right? So now it's time. What we're actually doing is we're thinning everything out. We're not taking everything with us, right? It was decided that, you know what? We've got shit in boxes from 3 houses ago. And if we haven't opened it in 3 houses, we don't need it. So we've been quickly opening it, going, okay, yeah, we'll keep that one, the rest of it. So a lot of it has been donated. We've done a lot of Sally Ann or Goodwill or whatever. And we've been cleaning all that out. So, Camille, good to see you as well. I know I've said that, but English or Spanish? Well, I do English. My Spanish is terrible. Unless you're a cute little chubby Spanish girl and you want to talk Spanish to me, I don't have to give a damn what you're saying. I don't give a rat's ass what you're saying. Just keep saying it. Juan, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Yeah, usually this is, if you look at this one's faded. This is an original. This is from back in late 80s. I don't usually wear these to work, but I went out the door with it and I was wearing it at home. And unfortunately, most of the heavy metal shirts with Maiden and everything that you see me wearing are reproductions. This one is actually an original, and I hated to wear it. So when I'm done this live, it'll get folded up and put away, and we won't be wearing this to work. Yeah, please be appropriate. That's it. Riding on Ruby, good to see you. Hey, Wheel Burner, good to see you, Ruby. One of the best songs ever made. One of the best albums ever made. Probably, in my opinion, well, maybe not their best album, but one of them. One of them. We have been celebrating the birth of our 9th grandchild. Baby girl weighed in at 8 pounds. Woo, that's a pumpkin. 8 pounds, that is a pumpkin. My oldest daughter was 10-14. You believe that? Believe me, it was never right again. I don't know how to say that. That's about as politely as I can say that. But when you push out a 10-14 baby, it's never right again. So, yeah. 8 pounds is big enough. All my other kids, although the third oldest one, I don't know what she weighed. But all the rest of them were regular, like 7s, 8s. The oldest one, Ash, she was just the biggest one. What's going on, Ernie? Hey, hold on. Look, Ernie, look what I got here. I was actually gonna wear this, but I'm smoking cigars and I'll end up getting it. I brought it with me this week, Ernie, just for you. Ernie gave me this shirt, so I met Ernie about a month and a half ago up in Michigan. So I hooked up with Ernie and his beautiful wife. And it was really cool. We went live and he gave me the shirt. And I was really grateful. And because it's white and I'm a slob, I have to be very careful. I've only worn it like 3 or 4 times because I'm going to stain it. It doesn't matter. I could wear it to bed and it'll somehow or another get, well, you know, it might get stained, but you know, either way. But I got it with me. Got it all pressed out and cleaned. And so, yeah, we'll be wearing it this week. Other than the temps here, stay in the mid 80s, daytime and 70s at night. Rumor is like all year round. Well, good for you. Right now it's 36 degrees here, Celsius. So somebody can do the conversion on that. I don't know, but 36, and with the humidity, the truck doesn't tell you what the humidity is, obviously, but with the humidity, we're into the probably I'd say about 43 or 44 degrees Celsius. That's about enough to make you uncomfortable. I got out of the truck, had to go, you know, all I did is throw some airlines, threw the four-ways on, turned the lights on, you know, cranked the legs up, I did a walk around, took my wife beater and banged all of the tires. By the time I got to the truck, I was already sweating. It's like, oh, come on now. This is enough, right? This is enough. Ruby saying hi to Buck. Buck, I'll make you uncomfortable in the house. What's going on, Robin? Good to see you, brother. That was the size of my youngest daughter's last child. Haven is now 5, and gosh, 10 pounds, 13.5 ounces. She's tall and thin. She takes on her older sister's bullies. No shit, eh? That's big. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna light this tree stump up. Again, I'm having problems with my humidor. I think that's a butane torch. That thing should be lighting up like poof. She's not. She's not. So I don't know what's going on. I meant to do it yesterday. I was looking at my humidor yesterday, and I meant to adjust it. I think it's too high. It's 70. I think it was 74% in there. Nobody likes a hard to light cigar, especially me. Hey, Robin. Oh, there you go. Karen saying, hey, Robin, keep my name out of this. Yeah, okay. Robin tells Sandra, Karen says, hi. Fuck yeah, stand your ground. Absolutely. Hello again. Hey, man, good to see you. I haven't seen you around in a while. Where the fuck you been? Ryan, you're a bad shot. It happens. Not everybody hits the bullseye every time, baby. Not even you, Robin. Mr. Egg, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for popping. There's Duana. Duana, what's going on? You wanna go down to the store? Let's pick up a 6-pack. Do you want to go over here? Do you want to go over there? There's got to be a song in there somewhere. There's got to be a frickin' song in there somewhere with Duana. You've been in summer school? Good Lord, son. Good Lord. You've been trying to get extra credit, or you fail something horribly? What's going on, TJ? Good to see you, man. I think you were farting around down in Sterling's live today. It's good to see you around. Hopefully you enjoy. Actually, you were trying to figure out what to eat for breakfast. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We did beer butt chicken last night. Well, I did it on the barbecue and everything like that, and do beer butt chicken. And it's a slow process. It takes a couple hours to do, but man, is it so damn good. And the chicken comes out so juicy. It is so good. But it turned out that it was way too much. So we were eating it for breakfast this morning. That's how good it was. Like, we were eating beer butt chicken for breakfast this morning. And Dara and I weren't even like, we brought the whole tray back out, and I was just eating it off the tray. So a little bit of sea salt, and Dara sitting there with a bottle of Frank's Red Hot. Same thing, eating it right off the tray. Best way to do it, man. Best way to do it. How's my day? My day's going good. Well, my day's almost over. I sat around today. I got to relax. I watched Sterling's live. I did a couple things around the house. I had to fix a dryer. You know, just bullshit like that, right? Regular home stuff you do when you're at home. Did a little bit of light exercise, a little bit of body work, you know, kind of just nothing serious. And then Dar was going to her mom and dad's, and I had to come up here. We're both looking at each other. We're sitting in the recliners, and I'm looking at her, and we're just waiting for time to burn off. And I finally looked at her and says, "I'm going to work." She goes, "Yeah, I'm going to mom and dad's." Like, what are we doing sitting here? So that's what we did. If I do summer school, I can graduate earlier. That's the way to do it, brother. That's the way to do it. Oh, Brian. That's what she said. I was wearing your t-shirt while I was at Bredner Truck and Trailer Shop on Friday and was asked about the shirt. You might have a few more mechanics coming on. Hey, I'll take them all. Not a little smoker. No, it's not a little smoker. This one's a tree branch. If I can ever get it lit. You as well. Had surf and turf, thawing out a London broil for dinner. Love beer butt chicken. Oh, TJ, I do it well too. I do it well, and these ones here turn up. You know when you take the can out of it and everything like that, and you lay it out on your block, right? And you basically take your hand and you go like this, and the skin just goes. It's nice and beautiful, golden brown, and it's seasoned, and the skin just goes, and you lift it right off, and it's like, oh, I so badly want to eat that, right? But I have a daughter that takes care of that. But that's how good it was. The skin just went whoop and just lifted right off it with no resistance. It was so damn good, man. Brian 636, what's up, Brian? Well, what's up, Brian? Saying hi to Karen. Slow and steady. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Not a little smoker. Nope. Arpita Singh, good to see you. How are you, man? I'm doing okay. I'm just out here like everybody else experimenting with the high cost of low living. That's it, brother. That's it. Just but a humble truck driver trying to make my way through life. And I got him. All it takes is one mosquito to get in your truck. One. And that little bastard will chew on you all night while you're sleeping. What year is this shirt? This one would have been probably because I wouldn't have seen them all. I got it at the show, so it probably would have been somewhere around mid-80s for this one. I can't remember what year the album came out. And for those of you that don't know what an album is, Google it. But when the album came out, I can't remember the year of the album, another one. But I actually got this one at the concert, so it would have been probably like 85, 86, something like that. What kind of truck do we have? This is a Freightliner Cascadia. It's a 2020 Freightliner Cascadia. Are you moving closer to your brother? My brother lives in Calgary, and we are not moving to Calgary, but I'll be within arm's distance of it. I have no desire to live in a city. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. From where I am out in the country out back into a city. So no. But I'll be within striking distance. Like, it's going to be not a problem to go visit him or for him to come to our place. It's not like I'll have to drive for 3-4 hours to do that. I'll just skip that next comment. It doesn't mean any hashtag. Yeah, no, that means nothing. Do you like smoking? Alexa, I don't smoke cigarettes. And I don't smoke dope. I don't smoke crack. I don't smoke anything of any substance. My only vice in life is a cigar, and I do enjoy cigars. Unfortunately, my consumption of cigars is become a little, let's just say, a little ridiculous. So it's a habit that is now in the works of being wound down, and hopefully soon we're going to try to eliminate or at least moderate. And I know Dar's laughing hearing me say that, but I'm going to try to get a little better handle on this, because this cigar here has the equivalent nicotine in it as to a pack of cigarettes. So if you think about that, and I'm going to smoke this in probably about 45 minutes to an hour, that's a pack of cigarettes worth of nicotine that's going to go into my body, and I'm smoking probably 4 of these a day. So that's a lot of nicotine, and that's ridiculous. I don't care what you say, that's ridiculous, you know. Nobody. I made a video the other day. Actually, was it yesterday? Whatever. I made a video the other day, and I made a comment in the video. It's like I can literally give blood transfusions to 5 other smokers, and they wouldn't need to smoke. There's enough nicotine in me to do that. And I'm noticing that with those amounts of high doses of nicotine that are in my system, it does affect you. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. Joey Whispers, good to see you, man. Loving what you're doing. You and Ernie and Zeus and who else? Ride Along. I am so fucking jealous, Joey. I am so jealous of you guys doing those driving videos. My insurance company shut me down. I was doing them for about 5 months. And then the insurance, because being Canadian, I don't know what it was, but the insurance company got wind of what I was doing, and they were actually watching it, and they shut it down. They were going to pull my coverage if I continued to do that, because they somehow or another they were going to say, they said it was going to, they could form that as distracted driving. So I cannot do it. If they see me do it once, pull the insurance off this truck and it's done. So no more of that. No more of that. And unfortunately that sucks, because man, I love doing it. I had more fun doing those driving videos. Don't get me wrong, I love doing this too. You know, I just love just sitting around talking, shucking and jiving, shooting the shit. But son of a bitch, those driving videos. So now I got to live vicariously through you guys. So keep it up. As long as you guys are able to do it, keep it up, man. Keep doing it. Because I'm watching you. I'm not always in your chat, but you know, I'm either driving or something, or I'm doing something, so I'm listening, whatever like that. So you're not really supposed to be, you know, watching these things while it's happening, but at least I can hook the phone up to the truck and I can listen to you guys while you're talking and whatnot like that. So keep doing it, man. Keep going, keep doing it. Did they get the truck straight? Yeah. The truck is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. What's going on, Patrick? Good to see you, man. Hello again. Also, where do I pick up a wheel burner shirt? I'm thinking of ordering. Well, God damn it, boy. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Go over to our channel. Go up to the store, you know, where it says like this, live, this, whatever. Or then you'll see something that says store. Go into the store, click on the shirt, order the shirt. Brian saying, what's up, Joey Whispers. Sakuna saying hi, what's going on? Arpita, I'm glad to see you again live. Well, you know what? It feels good to be live. Like I said, I took about 10, 11 days off, backed out of YouTube, kind of backed out. YouTube is fun. Don't get me wrong. This is entertainment, and it's fun, and I enjoy doing it, and I love hanging out with you guys and everything like that. But it's not my job. I have a job, right? I'm an owner-operator. I've got a job. But I'm also a husband, and I'm a father, and I've got other things in life that I have to put before YouTube. And for the last 10, 12, whatever days it's been, I've had to do that. And I've had to give my noodle a break. I've had to just give myself a break and get away from YouTube and get some things straight in my life. And that's what we've done, and hence here I am, right? I'm sitting here tonight shooting the shit with you, waiting for Jeremy to get here with my case of Dr. Pepper. That's a good friend, eh? That's a good friend. He'll be up here probably around 7 o'clock tonight. He does not have an APU, so he has to idle his truck all night in this heat. So he's not coming up until about 7. Let it cool off a bit. But He says to me, sir, I'm swinging by Walmart. Anything you need? I'm going, yeah, a case of Dr. Pepper. We ordered it. It never showed up, so. I'm doing rotisserie chicken, baked potatoes, glazed carrots. Oh, Karen, go away. Jesus Christ. I'm full. I don't even need to eat, but listening to you, I can eat. Tolga is in a house. Tolga, I apologize, man. If you've been here, I did not see you. Thank God you're here. Buzz, there you go. Everyone saying hi to Tolga. Tolga saying hi to everyone. I'm just going to skip across here. Well, what's the time in Canada? Now in India, it's midnight. It's midnight, 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Well, where I am in Canada, it is 5:35 p.m. 5:35 at night. And we have 5 different time zones in Canada. So depending on where you are in Canada, it can be, you know, upwards to 2 hours ahead of me or 3 hours behind me. Hell yeah, GD. I'm assuming, GD, you're a Maiden fan. Good for you, man. His album is so a thing that holds the pics from cameras. What the fuck are you talking about? TJ, are you into the whiskey? In Canada, it's 5:28 p.m. Eastern. There you go. Patrick saying bye-bye. All right, bye-bye. Oh, I'm doing well. How about you, brother? It's been a while. Yeah, it's good. Look, we can come visit now. Well, from where you are, it's still about 18 hours. From where you are, I won't say where you live, but from where you are and where you live to where I'm going to be living, or from where our house is. I'm going to be living here, believe it or not. Excuse me. But from where the house is, yeah, it's going to be about 18 hours from where you are. Hey, you want to drive? You do it. I have a brother who lives in Lacombe, Alberta. Nice. Mr. Egg, Euro's brother. Trucking with T-Bone. TJ Bull of the Woods, yes. Once the film is developed. Wait, what's film? Yeah, what's film? Nobody knows what goddamn film is anymore. Tolga, I've been in summer school, want to graduate early, so I've been doing college work. Not very easy, takes quite a bit of effort, but I'm close to done. Attaboy, son, you get it done. Hope you're feeling better, how are you feeling, Brian? I hope you're feeling better. You know what, Karen, I am. It's just taking me some time to get through some shit. You seem proud of that. I seem proud of what? The fact that I smoke cigars? Flatbed says I just vape. Well, I used to vape, and then I vaped so heavily. Flatbed, I vaped so hard that I ended up, and I was still smoking cigars, of course, but I ended up with like a smoker's cough. That's how hard I was hitting that vape. It was ridiculous. And the cost of that was starting to get ridiculous. So, I gave up the vape. Mike Genesis, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for popping. Good to see you. Please click the like button as you come in or before you leave. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Oi, there's the store to reach out for merchandise. There you go. There you go. I don't know Spanish or whatever it takes, but thanks, Tolga. There you go. That's okay. Come on when you're able to. Well, you know what? It's what it is. YouTube ain't going anywhere. You guys might bugger off, and I may go live, and there might be one of you. There's always a chance of that. But YouTube ain't going nowhere. So if you got to take a break, you know. I wonder to see you without glasses. Now, I can't see shit without these. These are strictly for reading. So for me to read the comments, I got to wear them. For driving, I got distance. I can see like right off the nose of my truck. I'm good. Everything out there is fine. But to read, got to have them to read, man. Canadians love them, some Florida. Cookie Monster. Man, where have you been? I haven't seen you. Ivan, how many lalas are you pulling in that thing? You'd be surprised how many you can cram in, but the honest question is, I wouldn't know. I would know. My wife, when I leave the house, my wife puts the drone up and it follows me around for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So nothing gets in this truck, believe me. Nope, sober as can be. I haven't had any alcohol or beer since the 4th. Woo! That was a couple of American light beers. Oh man, you on the wagon? Did you hurt yourself bad that night or what? An album is a collection of songs that is available on a CD, record, or cassette, if I am right. An album, when we think of albums, Camille, we think of vinyl. Like when I say to TJ or to Karen, I go, oh yeah, I bought this album back in 1985. They know instantly that I'm talking about the 33 album, the vinyl. They know. They don't have to ask. They don't have to figure it out. They know. So when I say album, TJ knows what I'm talking about. Karen knows what I'm talking about. Anybody my age or around my age, they know instantly what the hell I'm talking about. Tolga saying hi to Robin. I'm just going to skip through some of these. Woo! Oops, sorry. I just about deleted somebody. Tolga's got no audio for the stream buffers, Robin. Uh-oh. Mr. Misunderstood. Good day, Brian, Dar, and chat. Well, I'm here. Dar's driving in another vehicle. She's on her way up to her mom and dad's, but I'm sure she's listening. So she's waving at you, Mr. Misunderstood. Good to see you, brother. Or is this just my gorgeous connection? It's probably your gorgeous connection. I watch it this morning. Clear as sun, bright. Sun is bright, Tolga. They also had R. They also had R. R what? R-rated. R. Come on, Ruby, spit it out. They had 33, 78, and 45. Yeah. My record player, my turntable, I didn't have the 78 option, right? We had 33 and 45. My dad's generation, my parents' generation, they had the 78, the 33, and the 45. So it's been a long time since I've seen a 78, right? I've got a turntable at home still where I can play 33s and 45s. My daughters, believe it or not, two of my daughters actually have turntables. They've got record players. They know what vinyl is. One of the proudest moments of my life was when my daughter Brianna came marching through the door, and she actually had the album 461 Ocean Boulevard, Eric Clapton. She had the album, the original album. She went out and found it. She came in and threw it on the old turntable and cranked it up. Oh man, Dad couldn't have been prouder. And then she went out and got Zeppelin 1. What else? She's been collecting albums, and it's all my music. Not the metal part, but like the classic rock albums, you know, Zeppelin, Stones, Clapton, a lot of all that kind of stuff when I was growing up. And now my kids are actually enjoying it, and they're buying fucking albums. Hey, awesome. I'm good with that. You know, I still like the sound. You know, she put that album on the turntable, and you know, you drop that needle and you get that little just as it starts. I love that sound. Occasionally, you know, you if you're listening very carefully and you know the albums that you're listening to, certain records back in the day, you knew certain songs, you'd hear the pops and the snaps. Not like today where everything's digital. Back in the day when you had albums, you could actually listen and hear certain things. Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome. I couldn't be proud of her. More proud of her. She's 25 years old and she's listening to Zeppelin, Clapton. Who else did she get? She got a whole fucking stack of albums, and she went out and she ordered them. She went looking for them. Like, she knew what she was looking for. So my headset decided to stay connected, but there was no audio. Oh man, get some better equipment, dude. You need to be professional like me and run the whole operation on an iPhone. TJ saying, hey, be safe out there. I'm going to go get this steak ready for the Blackstone. Oh, my God. You go get her done. The reunion in Kingsport was canceled for another time. The date to be determined. I'm looking at Labor Day weekend. Attaboy. John 123. Hey, what's going on, John? Haven't seen you around. Good to see you, man. I have not been walking around through Ernie's lives lately. It's just because my time schedule has been kind of off the last couple of weeks. So this week I am back on regular nights, so I will be working while Ernie is going live. So we will be seeing you and Ernie. Nice. Does she have the OG Pink Floyd vinyls? She's got the Wall, but I don't think it's an original. I think because she ordered that one off of Amazon. But I know she's looking for, she went into, where did she go? She went into Kingston, and there's a couple of shops in Kingston, and she's looking for Dark Side of the Moon. She wants Dark Side of the Moon, and she wants an original of that, and she's prepared to pay for it, and she knows she's gonna, right? She knows she's gonna. So, hey, when when you've got taste in music, you know it's gonna cost you. The wife was sleeping. I was trying not to wake her up, eh? The audio got better after I heard her snoring. Austin Downey, hey, what's going on? 2-4, good to see you, man. What's up, Brian? Been a minute for sure. Yeah, dude, I'm just walking back in the door. I'm a little rusty on the live, so I'm trying to keep up with the chats as best I can here. I'm just I'm back for now. Let's say hi. Let's do some chatting. I'm doing a little bike shopping. Looking around a couple bikes that I'm really interested in. Nothing quite as snazzy as what you've got there, 2-4, but something that's gonna get me down the road and be comfortable. We're talking to Dar about it this afternoon. I know what I want, and I know the year, make, and models between that I want. I have to be very careful with my. Of course, what I want is like an old school, like an old 60s, 70s, 80s, anything in there that I can put back, I can take home, take it apart, fix, rebuild, whatever, put it together and ride. But unfortunately, I can't take those kind of bikes because of the ride. I'm going to be limited to probably something of a newer variation. I need a very, 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 very soft rear end. And that's only because of my spine. I can't take a bump. I can't take a hard hit. I can take a ride, but I can't take something like, I can't be sitting on like a 56 panhead or a shovel head or something like that, with that kind of, with a hardtail or something like that. I can't take that. John saying hi to Uncomfortable. Riding on Ruby saying hi to 2-4. Pumpkins in the house. What's going on? Good to see you, Umberto. Soul Reality TV, 9th Ward. Right. Lethbridge, Alberta. I'm not telling you where I'm moving. Nobody's going to know. Not this time. We had enough shit. We had enough shit with the troll and with the main troll there and the stalker from living where we are here and a couple of stalkers and da. So this time here, ladies and gentlemen, you are not. All you're gonna know is that it's Alberta. It's Alberta. That's all you're gonna know. You will never know the town I am living in. And I even gave you that. It's not even a city. So. Trucker Zeus, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I was just talking about you with Joy Whispers. Both of you guys, I'm living vicariously through both of you because I'm unable to do the driving lives myself because my insurance company shut me down. So unfortunately, I have to watch you do it. And believe me, it sucks balls big time to watch you guys doing it because I love doing it. I had so much fun doing it. But, you know, when your insurance company's watching you do it and then they turn around and go, okay, we're going to call that distracted driving. And if you do one more, we're going to pull your insurance coverage. What do, right? Zeus, you do that, I'll ride with you all day long. All day long. You put a passenger seat back in that wagon. I'll come right. I got no shame. I'll be seen in a Volvo. No problem whatsoever. I'll be happy to do it, man. No problem whatsoever. I'd be happy to have your back any day of the week, brother. All day long. Hey, Karen, the wife eights are sleeping. Sorry, I don't speak that. I don't speak Manitoban. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Tolga saying hi to Big Orange Pumpkin. I'm doing well, brother. Just chilling at the midnight. How are you? I keep forgetting. Yeah, Tolga, it's what? It's got to be, you're 5 hours, 6 hours ahead of us there, eh? So it's midnight over there. I wish I could sleep and awake for 36 hours. Oh, good God. 36 hours. I haven't pulled an all-nighter like that in a long time. I don't have any problem sleeping. Tonight's going to be my worst night for sleeping because once I've been home for a couple of days, my body kicks back over onto regular 9 to 5 type hours. You know, so that's a little difficult. So the first day back, like being today, I come up to the yard and even though I got up this morning, you know, I think around 5 o'clock, 5, like that, I still, you know, I'm still not as tired as I would usually be if I was working. So usually by now, 6 o'clock, 6:30 during the week, I'm going to bed because my alarm goes off at 1 o'clock. But today it's, you know, I'll probably when this cigar is done, I'll kill this and we'll shut it down. And then I'll probably go to bed, but it'll be toss, turn, look at the phone, toss, turn, look at some YouTube, fall down the YouTube rabbit holes, right? You know, I hate falling down that YouTube rabbit hole, but I do. Nothing you can do. I will be in Alberta soon for sure. So 24, you let me know when you are going to be there and we will make something happen. Trucker Zeus, after you for sure. Oh, you're calling Zeus called Tolga a legend. Tolga's calling. I would say, okay, you know how we have it on this on my channel. We have, you know, you start like steering wheel holders, then you've got truck drivers, then you've got legend status, right? I don't know. Tolga seems to be taking some liberties here because this is the second time now, because this is supposed to be voted upon. So now this is the second person that Tolga has automatically made and promoted. So Zeus has been promoted to legend status and it was a non-vote. Tolga stepped in and went, boom! And I can't change it now. So Zeus, you got it. On the Wheel Burner Express, Trucker Zeus is now at legend status. I'd have given it to you as well. Tolga just stepped in and took care. Tolga is Zeus. Tolga is my main moderator. He's been with us for years. And anything that I can do on this channel, he can do. He's got full everything on my channel here, much like your girl. So if Tolga steps in and says you're a legend, who am I to argue? I'm just but a humble truck driver yapping away on a YouTube channel. This is Tolga's channel. I just sit here and I'm just the mouth, right? Kamel's doing good. No, after deliver, I'm going to Florida again after Nova Scotia. Nice. Just thinking that Alberta's beautiful, man. Alberta is beautiful. Nova Scotia is a great place. It is. I voted. Vote was torn up. Well, you know what? If you voted yourself status, yeah, I do know that Tolga is, he takes bribes. So if you bribed him to get your legend status, hey, all's fair in love and war, right, Zeus? So if that's what you had to do to get your status, there you go. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Tolga's a legend, so that means we're gonna have to promote Kamel to ambassador status. Man, I can't. How am I supposed to keep track of all this shit? Do you really think I'm gonna write this stuff down? Oh, absolutely, a legend, Zeus. All right, so 2-4 seconds the motion. Zeus, you're a legend. Chasing Ghost, honey, good to see you again. Hopefully you are okay. We haven't seen or heard a lot from you, and understandably why. Like I said earlier on Sterling's live, I saw that community post that you put up, and you know, it's a bit messy down there, and you're putting some shit back together. So, sweetheart, you stay safe, take it easy. Fuck YouTube, okay? You do what you got to do. Put your things, put your life, put your everything back together. We're all going to be sitting here waiting for you. We'll be here when you get back, right? I appreciate you coming in, though. Thanks for being here. Just, do me a favor, Tolga. Throw up Chasing Ghosts link. Throw up Zeus's link. Let's throw some links up there. Let's get some links out there. From Jetster to Legend. Wow, the honor. Dude, hey. That's exactly what I went. From joke to legend. Hey, I didn't even vote myself a legend. Somebody else did. It was my channel. I couldn't even give myself legend status. I still had to wait for 2-4. Speaking of, look who's there. Good to see you, Thor. Good to see you. Out the door this evening. Now, I'm not making videos about this. I decided I'm not going to, about, you know, my little journey that I'm along here, that I've been inspired upon, that you kind of kicked me in the ass, and thank you for that. I do appreciate it. But out the door, I was at 217.9. 217 pounds, 217.9 pounds. So let's say 218. So we're gonna see how we do this week through diet. Like, I don't mean I'm dieting. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking diet. But through a different choice of foods and changing my diet and a little bit of physical exercise without breaking my back, my hips, or my knees. If I can manage to do this, we'll see. Basically, I'm gonna weigh myself out on Sunday nights when I go, and I'll weigh myself back in on Saturday mornings, because I'm not going to weigh myself on Friday night. You never weigh yourself in the evening, right? You always get to get up in the morning, you have your piss, and then you weigh yourself. So I'll do it Saturday morning. Those I will post. I will post my outbound weight when I'm going and my inbound weight when I come back in. But it's not the weight that I'm concerned with. I'm going to have my BMI done. I want to know what my BMI is. And it's not so much the weight. I'm not looking at losing like gourds of pounds, because I don't need to. I only got to get down to about 210, between 205 and 210. That's my 205 is my natural walk around body weight anyway. So I'm at 218. So I'm going to take care of that. And what we're more interested in is just converting a little bit more of the fat weight, to muscle weight. Mouth ain't working. Don't know what's going on. Mouth ain't working. But again, thank you, sir. All it took was just a simple video and seeing somebody else do it. That's all it took. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Throw my link up. I'm fighting for 50 to go live. You're fighting for 50. You don't have 50 yet? You can do it, Brian. Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm not trying to lose weight to get. I'm more interested in strengthening certain body parts. I need to, like, my chest is already starting to tighten up. The arms are starting to come back. I've got the a little bit more definition through the neck and through the back. I have dropped some pounds. I've dropped about 10 pounds, but I'm more interested in converting fat weight to muscle weight, right? That's where I'm going with this. If I can get a little more defined, but I'm still sitting at, say, 215, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. My problem is I need to get into better physical. I need to get some muscles stronger because I have other muscles that are failing that I can't work on, right? I require spinal surgery, like two back surgeries, which is actually, I got an operation on my spine. So there's a lot in the back that I can't, right? So I got to keep as much weight off the front, build these muscles, build certain other muscles all through here to compensate for the back muscles that I can't build. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to compensate. I'm trying to build other muscles to compensate for some that I can't. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. So come on, Whittick. Good to see you, Bill. I'm just scanning. I'm just quickly jumping through some comments here. You guys are talking, saying, how's it going? How's it going? I'm not going to repeat all of that. So saying hi to Karen. Humberto's saying hi to Karen. Karen's saying hi to Humberto. Everything is well. How about you? Well, I'm glad you're doing well, man. You need to come around a little more often. We kind of need that sixth sense of humor. Or not the sixth sense of humor with it. I need that twisted sense of humor. Not a lot of guys get your humor the way I do, right? It's a twisted perversion is what it is. There's no other way to, there's nothing else to call it, right? Twisted perversion with it, and I get your humor. I enjoy that type of humor. So, you know, when you're around and you're in the chat, I know what's coming. Some people in the chat are rolling their eyes going, oh my God, did he just say that? And I'm sitting there going, oh, Jesus H. Christ, that's hilarious. You know, hey. 260, knees hurt, back is bad, got to get back to 220. I hear you. Zeus, this is one of those industries, man. It is just not a good place. It is not the type of business that, you know, to stay physically in good shape. It just takes a toll on you, and it just drives you farther, and it's easier and easier to let yourself go. You can be in the greatest, like when I started this at 21, I was built like a brick shit house, right? By the time I was 30, I was 240 some pounds. By the time I was 45, I was 265. Like, I've got stretch marks. That's how big I was, right? 265 pounds. Now I'm back down to like 218, 220, and I've still got work to go. This business is hard. This is driving a truck and doing what we do. Luckily for me, Zeus, you're the same though. You do flatbed. So you are a little more physically active than say the door swingers are. But man, it's a discipline. I've found over the last week and a half of starting this regiment that I've kind of got going, it's getting motivated to do it and staying motivated to do it, because there's been a couple of times, I'll be honest, I've wanted to just go, forget it, and just climb into bed, or forget it, and just sit here and, you know, on my phone or whatever. It's here. Some of it is here. And at 54 years old, it's hard for me sometimes here to get that discipline to do it. It's easier to go, fuck, I'm too tired. I hurt too bad. My knees are swollen. Whatever. You know, I can make all of the excuses in the world why not to do it. I can probably make more excuses why not to do it than make excuses to do it. So it's a discipline to do it. It is. And you know what? I'm not saying that I'm killing it, but I'm doing it. Thor had a really good way of doing it. Now, again, if you watched my video I made the other day, I'm not doing it the way Thor's doing it. That guy is like fucking 10 miles ahead of anything that I'm doing physically. He's just in better physical shape. He's also younger, but I took the same principles that he did talked to some people, got some really good advice, and tweaked it so that it would work for me. That's all. That's all. Truck driving is not good on the back or sciatic nerve. That's my biggest problem. I suffer terribly with sciatic right through both ass cheeks, like both sides. Right now, today, believe it or not, I'm having a good day for sciatic. My back is sore, but it's always sore. It's constant, right? And there's nothing you can do about it. But the sciatic is, so far I haven't done anything. All I've done is drive 75 miles from my house up to here. But tomorrow, when I get the truck parked, about 3/4 of my day through tomorrow, and it runs, for me, it runs right from about here through both butt cheeks, right down into the back of both knees. So yeah, let me tell you, sciatic kicks the crap out of me. There is one place you cannot afford to lose weight. Well, that's all depends. You know, some of us can. Some of us can. Maybe you can't, but some of us can. That's all I'm going to say about that, you know. I need to find a way to strengthen my back, but I can stand for longer than 10 minutes. I got so good at standing, I could actually fall asleep leaning up against a wall. Now, I can't do it now, but years ago I could. I could lean against a wall and just get myself in the perfect position. I could actually have a cat nap leaning up against the wall. 19 years of marriage, that affected me as well. Well, Zeus, I hear you. I don't, you know what? Hey, I'm doing 21 years on the 20th of this month, right? Dar and I will be 21 years on the 20th of this month. And I've got 6 daughters. So if you can top that, then you can bitch and gripe and moan. But I've got 21 years of marriage to the same woman, and I got 6 daughters. See all the gray? See all the gray? Zeus, I've earned every one of them. I pull tanker, even worse on the back. Well, yeah, because you're like constantly like this? Oh. I pulled a tanker once and said I'll never do it again. I'll never pull another one. My hat is off to you, Ghost. I know a couple people that pull them. Britt pulls them. I got a couple of friends that pull them. They do quite well with it financially, but same thing. It's hard with an automated transmission if you're not geared for it properly, but I'll never pull another tank. Let me tell you that, man. I guarantee goddamn to you that. I was 380. Woo! So, chubby boy. Chubby boy. 380. You're down to 260. Son of a bitch. So you've dropped 120 and you've still got some to go. Well, keep at it, man. Good for you, Zeus. Good for you. Had our anniversary Wednesday, 31 years. Attaboy. Attaboy. When I grow up 2'4", I want to be just like you, brother. I really do. I use a back brace when I have to lift a bunch of stuff or unload the truck. I'm supposed to. But where I am now, the work I'm doing is heavy haul, but it doesn't require a lot for securement. Like, I mean, like I'm not chaining, I'm not having to throw a lot of, I'm not up and down. It's pretty easy the way the trailers are set up for securement on these. I'm not doing any heavy lifting. I'm not doing any hard lifting. I'm not doing any twisting or anything like that. So it's okay for me there. But I should be wearing a back brace if I do anything. Like when I was on the vans, if I had to pull anything off a trailer, I should be wearing. I've got one in the truck. I just don't, and I probably should. Rowan, my girlfriend and I are about to start team driving. Man, there's no faster way to be divorced. Rowan, I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you. That's a fucking joke. Bad joke. Bad joke. I hope that one or both of you have the patience of a saint. This is my 1 Dr. Pepper for the day. I'm down to 1 Dr. Pepper a day. And I'm down to half a teaspoon of sugar in my coffee, so no more double doubles. 1 coffee a day, 1 can of pop a day. That's it. Because I'm trying to eliminate sugar. as well. I'm finding, I bet you smoking quitting cigars is going to be easier than getting rid of the sugar. Let me tell you, it's in fucking everything. It wouldn't surprise me if it's in the goddamn air we're breathing. Rowan, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And do me a favor, check in with us. Keep checking in with us. Let us know how it's going. I'm not a team driver. I don't team drive. I don't want anybody else in my truck. You know, my wife comes out on the road with me a couple of times a year. You know, and that's fine, obviously. But do I want to be a team driver and run team and have somebody here full time? And no, absolutely not. I'm not built that way. I'm just built to have another person. That's so. Good luck to you, brother. Awesome, because I do flatbed now and well step deck, but I'm telling you, between door swinger to flatbed is very good for physical. It is. It is. Ryan Davidson says, I'm back. Attaboy. Trucking is a love-hate relationship. You know what? It is. It is. Zeus, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how long you've been doing it. This is 32 for me. I think 32. And love-hate, I still have the love. There are a couple of things about it, the business part of it, that I don't like, but the actual trucking itself, I still love it. I still get up in the morning and I still love doing what I'm doing. I still love the fact that I'm a truck driver. I still love it. And when you lose that, it's time to hang up your keys and get out. Okay? I don't have to necessarily like everything about the business around me, you know, the operational parts of certain things of trucking. I don't have to love that. But the actual trucking itself, I still have that fire. You know, even after all these years, I still have that fire. I still enjoy it. I still wake up in the morning. I want to start my truck. I want to go to work. I love being, I'm proud to say, somebody says, what do you do for a living? I'm a truck driver. You know, I got nothing to be ashamed of. I don't hang my head, oh, I'm a truck driver. No bullshit. I'm a fucking truck driver. You know? But I hear you. Trucking is a love-hate relationship. Is everything on the table on the anniversary? You know it is. Ryan, welcome back, mate. Leaving work just cooled down to 102. Attaboy. Attaboy. Not like that, Ryan Davis. When you come back, you need to kick the door like, I'm back. I gave him a free pass on that one, didn't I? That was actually wrong. He was supposed to put that in capitals. Time to turn off the AC and roll down the windows. That's and 2 window method. The 65 or the 65 and 2, 65 miles an hour, 2 windows down. That's how we did it, man. You know, there's only 2 windows in one of these fucking things. When you lose your air conditioning, what do? You get that thing up as fast as it'll possibly go. You roll the windows down. It's called 65 and 2 or 70 and 2. However fast your truck goes, that's what it's at. I'll make you uncomfortable. I just got a job, 25 an hour. Nice. Good on you, boy. Now keep it. Bank that money and keep it. I still physically work in FRCs, okay? But I can't run anymore. Between sciatica and a bike wreck, I gained too much weight, not being able to move. I hear you. I have had several bike wrecks, if you want to call it. One of them is the reason why I need a hip replacement, and from years and years gone by. You know, when you go down on a bike and you go, 45 miles an hour hip first into a curb, it breaks and shatters a bunch of shit. So I know what you're saying. And it's tough, it's tough. Once, for me, being at my age, Ghost, I don't know how old you are. I'm not asking, you don't have to put your age up, obviously, but at my age now, I can put 10 pounds on like that. Like, I can put 10 pounds on this week if I wanted to. If I wanted to right now, I could start right now and by Friday be 10 pounds heavier. I can't lose 10 pounds in a week as easy. I probably could do it, but man, I'd have to kill myself to do it. I'm 21 years old, and because of that 9 surgeries, my back is fucked up and hurts a lot. My black is fucked up. Well, you know what he meant, Bill. May I have a wrench? Unfortunately, at this time, very few. There are only a few wrenches that have been handed out. We don't do that in here anymore. If you're a member, you're in green. There's only 5 people with wrenches, and that's just the way we run it. We've got too many. At one point we had too many people with wrenches and too much shit going on. So now I've got 5 moderators with wrenches, and they moderate and they take care of the channel for me when I'm doing this, because sometimes I miss shit. So nothing personally against you, Robin, but nobody gets a wrench. I did petroleum for 12 years. Oh man, no thanks. Chiropractor helped me more than the doctors with crippling sciatica. Had to train my dog to help me out of bed. That's brilliant, actually. Help your dog to help you out of bed. I've had to work with physical therapists, right? Chiropractor. I've never used a chiropractor, but I've had to use physical therapists to get me through certain pain elements, to get me up to certain things. And believe me, 2 of the girls that I had, I don't have one at the moment, but in the past, the 2 girls that I had were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They were very, very good, because the key for them to do their job is to listen. And when I would say, this is what's happening, this is where it hurts, this is when I do this or that or whatever, and they would listen, take notes, and then they would go to work. And let me tell you, they were excellent. Fantastic. Nope, I was at 178. I'm not a robot for sure. Yeah, whatever. Dewana's no, come on, you're giving it away. I lost a whole me. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much, you lost a whole you. I hate automatic transmission. Should be banned for tankers. I got a buddy of mine, and he does it. But he's got an 18. He's driving a T. What is it? A T880. It's a heavy haul T680. But he's got an 18-speed automated, but he's got 390 rear ends in it, and it does really well with the kakook and the slosh. Well, a lot of the tanks that he pulls are baffled as well, so he doesn't have a lot of it. It's not as bad. But if you're geared and your transmission is set up for it, I can see it being not as bad. But I pulled a small tank with this truck. No, forget it. Forget it. I came to a complete stop at a stop sign, and the sloshing actually pushed me. And I had my foot on the brake, and the sloshing actually pushed me probably 8 inches farther forward. It was like, whoa! I'm not doing this again. Not doing this again. Well, the sexy Santa's growing it back. It's coming back, right? It's a little slow, but it's coming back. Beard will be along slowly. July 20th. Yeah, thank you, Camille. Draconian methods. You don't get to think about the reason in this clear-cut, perfect way. No. Yes. But no. Just got back from getting clothes off the line. I had to put out another load of both clotheslines. Dewana, I love that. All my clothes are sitting up there. Like, I took see all the totes up there? That's my closet, right? So I keep everything off the bed. I don't have anything. So all of my clothes are up there in those totes, and everything smells great because everything goes out on the line. It gets washed in the washing machine, obviously. Like, I'm not forcing my wife to get the old bucket out, right, and the old washboard, but it goes into the washing machine, and everything gets hung out on the line. Love it. Love it. Like, literally, If you go up there right now, because all the clothes just came off the line this afternoon, got folded and went into there. So if you went up there and literally just put your face down in all these clothes, all you smell is like the country air. It's great. You can't get bounce sheets that smell as good as those clothes do. Dewana found this channel through Ernie. I introduced myself to Semi Ernie, and Dewana was in there. And next thing you know, Dewana showed up over here, and so did a couple of other Ernie's people. So D62, no power. You still got no power. 2-4, I'm the same age as you. But do you look as good as I do, boy? Quitting smoking sucks, but here we are. Yeah, no shit, eh? Ding, I've had 3 couples as students. They're all solo drivers now still. Bro, I won't do it. I've done some training. I've had a trainer, I've done it. No, I'm not, Zeus, I'm not built that way. I'm just not. I prefer to do it the way I do it, and this is the way I do it. Nothing anybody's gonna say is gonna change my mind. Now, you drop, if somebody was to say to me, I've got a load that's in Toronto right now, and it has to be in Vancouver, and today's Sunday, it has to be in Vancouver by Wednesday, right? So from Toronto to Vancouver, that 4-day drive, or that's a 5-day drive, 4.5-day drive for a solo. But it's got to be there, blah, 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 blah. And we will pay you a ridiculous amount of money. Then Zeus, I'd go, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to call Zeus. Hey, I need you for fucking 10 days. This is what we're going to make, blah, blah, blah. And I would do a team like that, a one-time out and back. Yeah, I would. But to do it on a regular, not a chance in hell. Are you kidding me? Not a chance in hell. Don't get me wrong, I was a driver, instructor, dispatcher, mechanic, etc. Love it all. Company driver to owner op on my 6th truck now. Right on. Right on. I don't know. I'm past 6 trucks. This is 22nd year. So I've been trucking 32, almost 33 years, and I've been an owner operator 10 years apart. So 22, 23 years I've been an owner operator. So we've owned this Cascadia, the W9, the Volvo. Now I've also been a multi-truck operation, so I've had other trucks, but I've owned, like, the ones that I've driven, the Volvo, the Pete, the first W9, the T800. Yeah, so I'm probably 6 or 7 that I've owned, that I've driven, and I've had other ones that other people have driven for me. You should see the elf on the shelf. No, we don't need to see the elf on the shelf. I still do roll-off work and tarp boxes. I get exercise. Oh, I don't tarp. I pull a kit. I refuse to tarp. I had to tarp a load, and it was easy. It was a real easy load. It was just an easy load of straight, like, plywood, like that. So I didn't have to kill myself to do it. It wasn't like a brutal load. And I got it done, got it tarped up. Everything was fine. And I'm like, nah, no. If I have to tarp, then I'm not doing it. I'll go back to vans. Doing what I'm doing right now, I'm pulling a kit, right? So I got a roll tight. I'm good with that. Open the kit, load it, straps, close the kit, poof, down the road I go. No. October makes 27 years OTR. I'm no kid. No, you ain't. Not at 27 years. That's legendary status. We can throw the legend at you. That's fine with me, bud. I'm okay with that. Whew. Tyke Trucking's in the house. What's going on, Robert? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You had a premiere today. Premiere. Yeah, premiere. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it yet. I've been a little busy. I will get to it. Disagree on the auto and the tankers. Set up correct. They're just fine. As far as I know. They are. Is Curtis coming with you? No, Curtis doesn't live with us anymore. Curtis moved out. He's I'm not going to say where he lives, but he's been about a year. He's been gone, but we're still in close contact with him. He stopped by the house a couple of weeks ago with his dad. It was great to see him. Excuse me, and he's doing very well. He's doing very well. He's actually doing really good in life, and we're very happy and we're very proud of him. Back to bed on good night, Tolga Kamal and the real legend Wheelburner. All right, Zeus, good seeing you, brother. Good seeing you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I smell like fire smoke. Jesus Christ. Oh no, that's the guy's name. Hi guys, I'm here to Donald Trump. You can have it, baby. You can have it. We're not doing politics. We're not doing politics. Sandra says hi. Hey, Sandra, what's going on? Jedi Christ? Oh, there's Curdy. There's Dirty Curdy. Look at the boy. He's here. Everyone's saying hi to Sandra, saying hi to Curtis. The Texas Coach Fire, Texas Gooch Fire is live and kicking today. That sucks for you, buddy. You moving to Alberta too, Curtis? No, Curtis ain't coming to Alberta. Moved in with Pumatic. Pumatic. I have not seen her around. I don't know where she's at. She's over in Europe, eh? That was a long distance relationship between her and Curtis. This son of a bitch didn't want to stay lit. Robin, no, not right now. I'm learning a trade that'll be very useful in the future with everything going electrified. Yes, you are. Sic Semper Tyrannis. Dude, I made a short about you and you didn't even comment on it. Where the fuck you been? I made an entire short about you and you didn't even comment on it. It got a lot of views. I think it's around 4,000 views, but still. Didn't even make a comment? You telling me you didn't see it? I tagged you in it. I was making fun of you. Because you were in, I don't know, I think you were in Shannon's live joking around. You made the comment, it was too fucking hot and you didn't want to go out and mow your lawn. So I went out and mowed my lawn and made a short about it. And you didn't even make a comment. Tolga, take Tyrannus's legendary status away. He's back down to steering wheel holder. Yeah, Robin, Curtis is doing, I'm not going to tell you where he's working, obviously, or where he's living, but he's learning a trade on electric motors, right? He's learning a trade on electric motors, and basically, he's going to be if he finishes the trade, which I'm pretty sure he is, if he does his apprenticeship and finishes it, with the upcoming way the world is supposed to be going, Curtis will be very well set up for the future, employment-wise. He will not have a problem making money. There you go. I'm learning about electrical motors, generators and such. Basically, form blenders to crane motors. Attaboy. I didn't see it, honestly. But I'm ahead to it after the live. All right. When somebody says, honestly, and then whatever follows after that is usually a lie. Honestly, Your Honor, she said she was 18. Bullshit. Honestly, Mom. Bullshit. I'm just kidding you, Tyrannus. Just fucking with you. Okay, got a jet. Got to get some work done. Love y'all. Love you too, Curtis. Love to all. You too, Curtis. There you go. Take it easy, Robin. And that short got 4,100 views. Yeah, not bad. I guess a lot of people liked it. Except Tyrannus. You can tell this driver eats corn on the cob the long way. Oh, geez, do you know it? You know it. Love corn on the cob. I still eat it. But, yeah, it's got to be eaten the hard. I eat it the hard way. Put it on the plate. Take the knife. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Eat it. Not for one. Not for long. Not for long. Saying bye to Robin. 2-4 saying bye to Robin. I don't turn into the shorts unless I'm really, really bored. Maybe once a week or two. That's all right, man. Like I said, I'm just fucking with you, man. Jesus Christ, Tyrannus, you of all people should know you don't take me too fucking serious. Like, come on. Damn, man. But I wasn't kidding. I did make a video about you. Okay. I think I'm pretty sure I fucking pegged you in it too. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I fucked that part up. It was me doing it, not Dar. So, you know, me doing shit like that, it probably got a 50-50 shot of it actually working. Never say bye. Say so long for now. Absolutely. Basically, I have a 5-year plan. After 5 years of this job, and if I'm comfortable and good at the trade, I want to move to Alberta and work in the oil field until this trade. And if not, I'm not there in 5 years. I'll wait another 5. Dude, you'll be there. You'll be there. The short format makes me feel autistic. I don't know what it is about Tyrannus. I'm a sucker for the shorts. I am. I can sit there at 8 o'clock in the morning and some short will catch my attention. And at 10 o'clock that night, so 14 hours later, I'm still looking at shorts. I fall down that rabbit hole. And once I go, man, it's bad. It's bad. Me and shorts. I had to get rid of fucking TikTok just for that. It's like swipe, 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 swipe. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Nice shirt, number of the beast. Yeah, baby. This one's an original 2-4. This one ain't a reprint. This one's a mid 80s. She's a little faded. You can tell she's a little faded, but she's still in good shape, baby. Still in good shape. This one was a mistake. This one wasn't supposed to come to work, right? This one should have stayed at home, but I wasn't paying attention and went out the door. That's okay. I also went out the door wearing my slippers. Got in my truck, kissed Dar goodbye, out the door, in the truck, down the driveway, got down around the corner. I had to back the truck up all the way back around the corner. Dar was in the car and she's pulling out the driveway. She sees me coming back in. She's going, what? I'm walking across the front lawn in my slippers. I go, yeah, I'm looking pretty sporty wearing my slippers to work. She had a pretty good giggle over that. You know, I had to go back in, put my running shoes on. That's the second week in a row I've done that. Second week in a row I've done that. I did it last week too, but at least I caught myself before I got out of the driveway. I had to go back in and take my slippers off and put my running shoes on. Oh yeah, it's one of those. It's like I'll be wearing it, right? 2-4. I'll be wearing it until it just like if I grab it too hard, I have a feeling it'll come apart at some of the seams. You can see, look at it. You see the seams are starting to really wear. If I give this a really good, it would come apart. So. But it's so comfortable, it's so soft, and it's so comfortable. Yeah. What's going on, bastard? Hey now, good to see you, bro. GD's laughing, saying hi to 2-4, sick bastard. 2-4 saying hi, back. There it is, right there. I got a leak. I got a leak. I got a leaky stogie. Anybody else got that problem? It happens with age. You got a leaky stogie. So where are we at? The house is almost packed. The only thing left really to do is the garage. Or garage, sorry, garage. Motley Crue right here, but all legends. Bastard, I can't even, I've lost track of how many times I've seen Crue. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's almost embarrassing how many times I've seen them. Love Crue. Anissa, I'm a female. Any advice on getting a local job in Cali for a new CDL A holder? If you want to stay local, try a cartage company. A cartage company. Smaller companies are more likely to take you for insurance reasons if you're going to stay local. Don't get discouraged. You're going to get a lot of no's. You can probably get more no's, but eventually somebody will open the door and say yes to you. I guess the best advice is just stay the course. Find yourself a small company that does local work. Double check their CVOR scores. Check their equipment, right? As a new driver, there's things that you don't know to look for. If you're going to a company, you want whatever companies you're applying at, ask to see their CVR. You want to see it. You want to see it in paper. They have copies of it. They get it every month. You want to see their CVR score. Go walk around their yard. Check out their equipment. Whatever truck you're driving. Whatever type of trucks. More importantly, check out their trailers. Are they maintained? Stick your head between the wheels. We got oil. We got leaks. We got anything like that. You got seals blown. Do they maintain their equipment? All that kind of shit. Double check all of that. And Anissa, don't take the first job that's thrown at you. You know, if you're desperate for a job and you're desperate for money, maybe, but if you can hold out, don't take the first job that's thrown at you. There are a lot of people that are going to take advantage of you, regardless of the fact that you're a woman, is the fact that you're a new CDL holder. They're going to grab you and they're going to want to work you to death, underpay you, and treat you like shit. So find yourself a reputable company. Don't grab Uncle Murray's fucking cartage company or Uncle Murray's trucking that's got some old codger and two of his brothers and one of his sons and a couple of old fat fucks that are driving trucks because they're just going to run you ragged, take advantage of you, probably not pay you. Find a reputable company. Do your homework. Do your homework. Double check, triple check, ask questions, talk to drivers. There's a list of my fucking arm of things that you should be doing, regardless whether you're a female or not. I made the same mistake last week. There I was driving to work truck. I made a trip home before going to steel plant 2 blocks away from my house. Sick as a legend as well. Motorhead, Lemmy. Okay. GD, I challenge you to do something. Okay. You know, remember that stupid video game Guitar Hero? Okay. I could never do it. I could never do it. But 2 of my kids can do it. Okay? Play Ace of Spades on the Guitar Hero and actually do it on the guitar. I couldn't do it. The fingers couldn't go that fast as he was playing. My kids, 2 of my daughters could do it. I couldn't do it. Fantastic. Love Motorhead. Is Canada ready to receive American refugees after it kicks off in the United States? Tyrannus, we're waiting to see what happens here. November is going to be interesting. August, September, October are going to be interesting. God, man. After what happened yesterday, who fucking knows? I'll be honest with you, man. If you come up to Canada, you'll only be here a short time because most of us are going to Mexico if our election doesn't go the way we need it to go, right? Then we're all going to Mexico. So we'll be going right through the States or flying right over your place. I'll pick you up on the way down if you want to go to Mexico, Tyrannus, right? Trust me, you're better off down there. We can do better in Tijuana than we can do in Canada. That's awesome. I'm going back to Vegas to see the closing shows. Oh, I'm so jealous. So no humanitarian aid, then either, Curtis. No, they stole all the houses and fucking jobs in Canada. No shit. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of no's right now. Thanks for the advice. Really appreciate it. Hey, no problem. No bad words. Handle Clips 24. No bad words. Well, you know, I can't control what people say in here. I can, I guess, if I want to, but I don't. And I choose to decorate my vocabulary with the odd word here and there. It's my choice. It's my channel. If it disturbs you or bothers you, you don't have to listen to it. There's a lot of other channels out there, you know. Around 2008, I wanted to go local. U.S. Foods told me flat out they don't hire female drivers due to lifting grocery supplies wasn't any better. I could see that, although I still think it's pretty. I don't think they're allowed to really do that. If a woman can do the job a man can do, you got to let her do it. At least let her try to prove herself, right, Ghost? If you can do the job, what difference does it make whether you're a man or a woman? If you can lift the groceries, you can lift the shit and do the job. Who cares whether you got boobs or not? Neela, Lee, hi. Hi, how are you? By the way, when I saw Pumanik at the last time, probably 2 weeks ago, she had the rings and was planning to go to the States for engagement with her fiance. She's a Swedish chocolate, by the way, if you forgot. That's right, she's Swedes. She's a Swede. Oh, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm sure to send some folks running. I used to play Guitar Hero for hours. Used to play Message in the Bottle by the Police a lot. The Ace of Spades is crazy fast. Dude, it's insane. It's insane. I couldn't do it. I'd sit there in absolute awe watching my oldest daughter do it. And she's not even looking at the guitar. She's obviously looking at the screen, right? The TV. Fantastic. I already have family in Mexico. Okay, Ghost, I'll pick you up too on the way by if you want to go. More the merrier. More the merrier. My two oldest kids went to Mexico when Canada went to shit during the convoy, during the pandemic, and during all the mandates. Both those kids said "fuck you" to Trudeau, like that, to Trudeau, and both kids sold their businesses, sold their condos, went to Mexico. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And I was proud of them for doing it. I wasn't in a position to do it, or I probably would have done the same thing. I miss Pumanik, Viking Woman. Oh, yeah, I bet you do. I'll bet you do. Try Eat the Rich by Motorhead. On Guitar Hero? Oh, are you kidding? I learned Barracuda on Guitar Hero fairly well. No, I was good, and that's at the top level, right? Where you have to hit every single note for note as it's coming across the screen. I could never hit any of these songs at the highest level. The kids could, I couldn't. I could start a second family in Mexico. My current wife says she isn't going anywhere. I'm with you. I don't think I could get Dar to go to Mexico. Going out to Alberta wasn't a hard sell for her, but I don't think I could get her to go to Mexico. Things would have to really go to shit. And I mean seriously go to shit for her to go to Mexico. I just unloaded my trailer in their dock. Thought I would check them out. I'm sorry, Ghost. I must have missed something. Tyrannus, introduced my wife to her new stepchildren. That would be nice. That'd be nice. I don't think Dar would be surprised if any more children of mine appeared out of nowhere, out of thin air. I'll be honest with you. I've already had one, come walking out and go, "Hey, you're my dad. My mom gave birth to me 29 years ago. She was in a relationship with you, and I got the DNA to prove it." Now, luckily for me, it all worked out. She's a great kid. Fantastic kid. So it worked out. But Dar's sitting there thinking, at any given time, at the door, bang, 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 bang. Wait, is that you, Dad? Nice try, Putty Cat. Y'all gonna get rid of Castro's boy? That's the plan. That's the plan. But if somehow or another, if he manages to steal another election and keep himself in power, fucking knows. Ghost, who fucking knows? I shit you not. I don't think Canada has another 4 years of Trudeau left in them. Like, financially, we're wrecked. We're already wrecked. The country's in ruins. We just don't have it. People here are fucking starving. We've got 10 times from this time 2 years ago. It has been multiplied by 10 the amount of people using food banks. Our food banks are empty. They can't keep up. Our unemployment rate is ridiculous. Our GDP is ridiculous. Our interest rates are ridiculous. Our lives are absolutely ridiculous. It's not worth living here right now. And they're bringing in more and more immigrants as fast as they can get them in here, because those are the votes they need to retain power. Jason goes, "I've never played guitar." Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Yeah, but a new step kid. Like a recent stepchild. You go ahead and try that out and record it and let me know how it works out for you. Also, Mexico has Latinas. Well, I was saying that earlier about Latinas. No problem with chubby little Spanish-speaking Latinas. Trump needs to take Canada. Jesus Christ, if it was that easy. Sounds like Biden and Trudeau are the same person. Well, they are. They're the same political party. They're both liberal, right? Your Democrats are our liberals. Your Republicans are our conservatives. Same party, same party line, same. They're both towing it right across, identical all the way across, and they're killing it for us. I don't think I could get back into Canada. I may have been implicated in an incident stemming from gambling. Oh God, are you kidding me? If you got more than $50 in your pocket, you could probably come across into Canada, claim immigrant status, and they'd probably throw a $2,000 a month apartment at you, a set of wheels, and give you unemployment insurance payments for probably 90 days to get you on your feet. Both Soros bots. I found my bio father in my 40s, 3 months after he died. Found 3 more sisters too. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. My daughter found me. I didn't find her, and I wasn't kidding. It was literal. But she did it through Ancestry. Years ago, I got the Ancestry thing. It was a gift from my mother, and she said, "Here you go." And so I did it just to see about my relatives, thinking about the implications of putting my DNA out there. And by doing that, she did it thinking, maybe I can find my father. And sure as shit, it came back with a 100% match, and she found me. And through the Ancestry app, she was able to contact me, and I'm not going to give all the details, but it's worked out. It's worked out. I'm very, very, very happy that it worked. Found another daughter. Now, how many more are out there? Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. But like Darth says, you know, it's not going to surprise her if another one shows up here and there or whatever. But for God's sakes, if there's another one, make it a boy. 6 goddamn daughters. Come on. And now I've got a granddaughter. Couldn't even have a grandson. Son of a bitch. Let's go. I feel like I barely made it back into the States, or I'd never go back. Dude, I have a harder time, believe it or not. I don't mean a hard time, but when I cross the border, because I cross the border, like cross into back and forth twice a day, right? When I'm coming back into Canada, they grill me a lot harder and it's more intense than it is coming into the US. The US, they just ask me, you know, they take your passport, they take your ACE manifest. What do you got? Where you going? Thank you. See you later. Coming back into the States, where did you go? How long were you gone? Did you stop? Do you have anything to declare? What did you buy? Who did you talk to? Are you loaded? Are you empty? I mean, fuck, man. Like, they want to know a whole lot more. I get grilled a whole lot more coming back into my own country than I do coming into the US. If I wanted to smuggle myself into the US, it would be no problem. I probably couldn't smuggle myself back into Canada. Is the letter from Queen now a letter from the King? Letter of the pardon for Canada? I don't have a clue. Be honest with you, Ghost, I don't have a clue. I know that they're slowly converting our money now and putting the King's face on a lot of our money. And I myself personally, I'm not a royal go-getter. I could care fucking less about the royals or the King or the Queen, for that matter. She's dead, big deal. But I don't know. Sorry, you're asking the wrong cowboy. I don't have a clue. Curtis is saying yes. Okay. My apologies. International phone service sucks. Yeah, well, I hope you, like Sterling said today, I hope you're getting it set up and you're not just latching on to towers out there, because you'll be getting a phone bill like you've never seen before. I may have a Filipino child, but it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack. There's thousands of islands. Yeah, well, I can guarantee you there's more little ones running around. Maybe 1 or 2 more out there that just haven't found the doorbell yet. I'm pretty sure. Don't forget the Coke in the tires. That's old. We don't put Coke in. I mean, they don't put Coke in tires anymore. For those of you that don't know, Buck's in Florida. He's hanging out with a bunch of guys in Florida that he hasn't seen in 17 years. He wants us all to believe he's in Guam, but he's not. He's in Florida. Do me a favor, guys. Go clap that fucking like button for me, would you? Just give it a little tickle, a little stroke, a little poke, whatever you need, whatever it takes. Just give it a little poke. I'd appreciate it. I'm coming into the home stretch. I got about a third of the stogie left, and then we're gonna shut this thing down. Hopefully Dar's should be getting close to getting up to her mom and dad's. It's a 3-hour drive, so she should be getting close to getting up to her mom and dad's. I want to make sure she's safe. The US always gave me more crap than Canada, getting back into my own country. I think what the worry is, Ghost, is that when I'm coming into the US, they don't want me smuggling. Like, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to hook up with some cartel guy, bring something back into Canada, and that's why I get grilled. Honestly, I think the Americans, the US Customs, they don't give a fuck what I'm bringing in. Really, you know? I don't think they really care. Don't get me wrong, they do, but I don't know. There's probably a higher probability and a higher chance that I'm smuggling something back into Canada than I would be to smuggle something into the US. So that's probably why they do it that way. And if you're a US citizen, Ghost, that's probably why they do it to you, right? You're going up to Canada. Why are you going up there? Oh, you're delivering a load? Oh, are you doing any other business while you're up there? Well, we're going to check her on the way down, right? When she gets on her way back in, we're going to run her through the grill and see what she's... You know, and I don't care, right? I got nothing to hide. Like I've been searched. I got my truck tossed a couple months back. We were live when it happened. I left the live running when the guy, I had to go sit in the compound and the guy came out and tossed my truck, inspected my truck. You guys watched him live toss my truck. I thought that was pretty cool. And so did they, actually. They came in afterwards and was asking me, like, the guy saw the screen. And he's going, you got something going on out there, like a live? I went, yeah. He goes, YouTube? I went, yeah. He goes, he was cool with it. They don't care. I did. Set up through Verizon, but the actual service here is maybe 3G at best. Oh, so they're just behind. That's like us in Japan. You go to Japan and they're like years, 10 years ahead of us in technology with phone and phone service and computer service and all that kind of shit. Our phones, when they come to Canada and the US and we're running on 5G here, they're sitting there with their device going, oh, it's so slow. What's going on? I can't do this. I can't do that. Yeah. So you're actually taking a step back. You behaving yourself though, Buck? There's not going to be any little buckaroos running around when you leave, is there? Oh, probably. Oh, probably. Oh, this ain't bad. This feels actually, I'll be honest with you, this feels kind of good. I was a little apprehensive about going live after not doing this for about 2 weeks, but not bad. My mouth still works. The brain ain't completely fried. The cigars still burn. Trucking is trucking. What can you do? I can't go to bed though until at least my Dr. Pepper gets here. Bring on some cooler weather. Barry, oh, dude, I hear ya. Barry, I hear ya. I was in the store today and this guy, this Indian guy, looks across the counter at me and goes, hey, how are you? Da, da, da. And I said, oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Now, this is a guy that I know, right? Like, I see him often. He goes, oh, you enjoying this weather, this warm weather? Like, he's actually asking me, am I really enjoying it? And I'm like, fuck no. Are you goddamn crazy? It's 40 plus degrees out here. No, I am not enjoying the warm weather. I am not a warm weather guy, okay? I don't like hot weather. I like cool weather. I am a cool weather guy. I would rather freeze than fry all day long. Ryan, see you later, brother. Be good. The weather at the new homestead, Alberta is cold, dude. They don't get a lot of snow, but they do get a lot of, they do get some wind and they do get some fucking frigid temperatures. They can go into the minus 40 to minus 50. They can dip. Put it this way. Usually from December to February, if you turn your car off, you're plugging it in, or your truck, you're plugging it in, or in my case, I've got an engine heater on the bunk heater. So yeah, you do not turn your cars off out there at minus 50. Good luck with that. Your oil is going to be as fucking rock solid as your tires. The pumpkin is back. What's going on? Have a nice one, Ryan. Yeah, peace out, Ryan. Good to see you. Hey, Tolga, have you have us some cool weather? Send it on. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's actually cooling off. I'm down to 29 Celsius, so whatever that is in Fahrenheit, probably somewhere in the 80s. But then if you throw the humidity, I think we're about 90% humidity here right now. It's like if I got out of the truck right now, I rolled the window down and the humidity, everything in this truck would be damp. That's how bad it is. The humidity right now is so bad here. Everything inside this truck would be damp and like that. I can do without the humidity. I don't mind the heat. That's the other thing about Alberta that I do. There's no humidity. Zero. Zero humidity. So yes, it's hot. You'll get, let's say 85 degrees, 90 degrees, but you're not choking on the fucking humidity. I can live with that. Yeah, the humidity is bad. I don't have the APU running all day except at night. Yeah, I hear you. It's 2 a.m. here, and trust me, you can hang around in peace now. That must be nice, dude. I was gonna say, I know you've got an APU on that thing. I know you do. If I had your APU, I'd be turning it on every time the truck parked. The only good humidity is on the beach. No, even still, Ryan, like I don't mind going to the beach. I don't like the sun. I am that guy that goes out. I go for a swim. I paddle around, jump a couple waves, have some fun, do that kind of shit. Then I go back up and I sit under a canopy, or I sit under something. Or we've got these beach tents, so it's like half a tent, and you can put your chair inside that. I sit there, so the front is wide open, but at least I'm over the. I've got something over me. So, bro, let me tell you, I do not do the sun. I don't sit in the sun. I don't hang out in the sun. My kids enjoy it. They're sun worshipers. Me, no, not so much. I'm not sitting in the sun. I get enough sun, sun tanning and everything. I got the trucker's tan already, right? Both arms. Well, this one's a little harder to see, but you can see what I mean, right? That's about as much sun as I get that. Hey, Buck, don't forget my gift, or I get more coffee on you next time. You guys, oh, you bringing back gifts? I'm back finished talking with my father. On, talk to your dad as much as you can. You never know, eh? Why are you smoking a Zaza on YouTube? This is a cigar, man. This is a cigar. We're not smoking we're not smoking Zazas on fucking YouTube. Although you can. If this was a blunt, although it'd be a big fucking blunt, but if this was a blunt, you can smoke it on YouTube now. My problem right now, Humberto, is if I turn I got my truck running to keep it cool, because my EPU, the battery pack EPU, if I'm in the back and I close the curtain, it doesn't matter. It can be 100 degrees out. It'll keep me comfortable back there for 8 to 10 hours. But it's not enough with this temperature. It's not enough to do the entire truck. So if I was to turn this truck off and then turn my battery pack EPU on for the air, I'd start sweating probably within 20 minutes. It would be too hot up here. So like when I'm done the live, I'll turn the truck off, and then I'll jump in the back, close my curtain, and grab my iPad and whatnot and everything back there then. But it's just not quite enough to keep the whole thing comfortable. Yeah, Pumpkin, I wish I had a diesel one. If I'd have spec'd out this truck, I didn't, but if I'd have spec'd it out, I'd have put a green APU on it. I would have gone with the green APU. Oh shit, the old man is back. Well, dog, it takes one to know one. Old man. The old man is back. You sent me 2 pictures. I'm probably going to call you tomorrow if you're not busy. I need you to do something with this picture and that picture, combine it, and then I'm going to have it tattooed. I'm going to have it tattooed. But I've got an idea. I want to build on what you did. So slight changes, I'm going to have it tattooed. Well, it's not that I love smoking on live streams. I smoke all the time, whether I'm live or not. I don't sit in my bed and smoke. right? I will not have ashes or anything like that in my bed. Any smoking I do in this truck, it's in this seat, right? So it goes out the window or ash, like I've got a makeshift ashtray, whatever like that. No smoking goes on back there. I just, I don't do that. I don't smoke in my house. I smoke on my porch, or in my garage. So technically the driver's seat would be like my garage. Yeah. Double A, good to see you, man. Long time no see. Hello, everyone. I thought I just heard that YouTube frowns upon smoking weed, which I'm guilty of. Maybe they frown upon it. I don't know, man. You go looking through YouTube, there's a lot of fucking people sitting there smoking. You can see Snoop Dogg or any of those guys, puffing on a blunt on YouTube. So maybe you need to be a big deal. Maybe, I'm definitely not a big deal. So, hey, who knows? I heard about that green APU, Thermo King, but I really don't know about that. Because it's electric, correct? I don't know. The green APU is diesel. It's diesel. And it's really, really cool because you don't have to take it back to green APU to fix it. They have 24 hours, 365 call center, and every single part on there, you can go into Part Source or Napa and get the part number for it and buy the part for that green APU. Everything on that green APU is off the shelf. If your Thermo King shits the bed, you have to take it back to Thermo King, or you have to take it to Peterbilt or whatever, but you got to take it to Thermo King. If you have a green APU and it shits the bed, the alternator, the starter, anything like that, filters, anything like that, belts, they give it to you. They give you a pamphlet with all of the matching serial. So this is the serial number. And then if you go to Napa, this is the serial number that Napa sells it by. Part Source, this is the one for Part Source. Everything is off the shelf. Yeah, exactly, John. Vice Network has a cannabis cooking show. Yeah. I do have a warranty on. Well, yeah, you should. Your truck's brand new, so the APU should have a warranty on it. I don't know what the warranty is on those APUs though. Is it done by the hours? How many hours, run hours you have on it, or is it like a combination of so many hours run about how many years? I don't know how that works, man. I'm curious. No, the green APU is not from Thermo King. It is a separate company. Separate company. I think they're out of Indiana or Ohio. It has nothing to do with Thermo. They are Thermo King's competition. John saying hi to Tony. Guard dog, oi, oi. Let me see. I don't remember. One sec. Okay. Pumpkins, Humberto's Googling. We got some Googling going on. Humberto, when will you be in Nova Scotia? 24 wants to know when you're going to be in Nova Scotia. Oh, double A, look at you. Look at you. I got a local job running with FedEx delivery packages home every night. Oh. That's a nice gig, brother. That's a nice gig. Oh, you're having to look at your papers to see what your warranty is. Okay. I thought you were checking to see if Green APU was the same company as Thermo King. My warranty is 10,000 hours or 3 years, whatever comes first. I'm not Google. Okay. Warranty are different for each APU. Yeah. So 3 years, depending on how much you use it. Now I would be using my APU religiously, right? Because with the exception of when I'm live, like right now, I don't idle my truck. When I get somewhere, I give it a minute and a half, she gets shut off. I do not idle this truck all week long. We got guys that I run with, they never turn their trucks off. My truck never runs. With the exception of doing like a live like tonight, right now with the heat, forget it. I'd be in the back with the curtain. I'd have my EPU going. It's very physical, demanding, but my mental health is better or getting back on track. Glad to hear it, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a lot of hand bomb. That's a lot of moving. That's a lot of shucking and jiving. I will be in Nova Scotia by the end of next week. Who 2-4 was asking when you're going to be in Nova Scotia. 2-4 is out in Nova Scotia. My truck never runs. I guarantee you, right? Oh, I know. Humberto, you're the same as I am, right? When my truck comes to us, I get to the customer, turn the truck off, grab my paperwork, adjust my logbook, go in, whatever. Nothing. I've got the second lowest idling time in this entire fleet of our entire, and that's a combination of the company that owns our company owns 4 other trucking companies as well. And I think I've got the second lowest idling time out of all combined fleets. So yeah, I do not mess around. I don't piss fuel away. I just refuse. I absolutely refuse to piss fuel away. It's too expensive, especially in Canada, right? Canada's insane. $1.74 a liter. Convert that out, you're still almost $5 a gallon. Are you out of your freaking mind? You can go to the US and get it for $3.50, $3.20, you know. Fucking $5 a gallon? Not a chance in hell. Both of my trucks are running green APUs and the warranty is 3 years, but the ability to fix OTR is amazing. Oh yeah, they're second to none. Nevada actually had something go wrong with his, and I think it was like on New Year's Day where everything was closed. They answered the phone. Their service center answered the phone, and they were able to diagnose it and then give him the actual part number that he needed. He walked into Napa the next day and had the part and was able to fix it himself right there on the road. Like, that's the great thing about those green APUs. If I was buying another truck, if I bought another truck and I'm putting an APU on it because it would have an APU, it's going to be the green APU. They absolutely bury Thermo King and what's the other one? Thermo King and Rigmaster, and I don't think they even make Rigmasters, not even anymore. But yeah, that green APU is the shit. Great 2-4, where? Okay, you guys work it out. I'm sure you're only the second because I have the first. Yeah, in Canada it's $5 a gallon. That's crazy, eh? I totally agree. I would do the same thing, man. Oh, I have to. Between the price of fuel and because these trucks just don't like to idle, I'm not clogging up my DPF filter. I'm not running that after treatment, all that after treatment shit. I'm not running it any harder or any more than I absolutely have to. So when the truck runs, it's because I'm driving. Other than that, I get shut off. Brian, send Humberto my number. I would love to meet him. Absolutely. If you say it's all right, 2-4, when I'm done here, I'll text him your phone number as long as you good. Yeah, Brian, Thermo King, you don't really need to go to Thermo King if you don't have warranty. Well, if you don't have warranty. But with green, even if you have warranty, and I think if you have to go to Napa and replace a part, they'll reimburse you for it. As long as you know how to work. Yeah, I hear you. Getting to the raunchy. This is my favorite part of the cigar. Most people throw them out when they get to this point. Oh. Yeah, these trucks hate to idle. They truly do. Like, I feel bad. Like I said earlier, my buddy Jeremy, he's got a Wabasso bunk heater, so in the winter he doesn't have. But summertime, like tonight, he'll be idling that truck all night long, right? He'll be idling that truck all night long for comfort. And like, I'm not idling a truck for 10, 11 hours. Absolutely not. You're out of your mind. Yeah, you save on fuel, but also good for the truck, yeah. I had 115 stops today with 156 packages to passengers. Yeah, FedEx is now doing you're smuggling Mexicans, right? Double A. 156 packages to deliver, dude. Well, just think about it, man. You're going to be in prime physical condition doing that. Too far. I'm not far from the Enfield Big Stop. I know exactly where you are, brother. I know exactly where you are. Well, I know exactly where that truck stop is. So if you're within throwing distance of that, then I know where you're at. I'm getting a little jealous here. Humberto's running around the countryside meeting everybody, and I'm sitting here talking to you. Damn. Forget it. I'm not sending you his phone number. Fuck you. Absolutely not. Just imagine you doing the reset somewhere. Plus, like now, me, I deliver only tomorrow, so 2 days waiting. Imagine 24. Well, with my truck, if I turn the opti-idle on, right, I can, I turn the truck off, but with the opti-idle on, I can run my EPU, and the batteries in real hot weather, like at 100 degrees, these batteries will get me 8 hours, and then they're done. But then the truck will start, and it only takes about an hour and a half, right? So it'll idle for an hour and a half, right? Charge the batteries, and then I get another 8 hours. So if I had to say I had to reset somewhere for a weekend, like to do a complete 36 hours, the truck would probably have to would come on and idle 3 to 4 times, which is not bad. An idle an hour and a half, okay, I can live with that. But no, to idle my truck for like a weekend, absolutely not. I'll send him your number. Don't worry. Ole, ole, ole. Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's also, when you think about it, you idle a truck. If I was to idle this thing for 10 hours, right? 10 hours. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this truck is, but I know my Volvo, it would be what? Like a gallon, or like 0.8 of a gallon per hour. So you're gonna go through 8. Let's just say on a 10-hour thing, you're gonna idle for 10 hours. You're gonna use, say, let's say 8 gallons of fuel. I don't know. Does that sound right? So at $4, let's just say $4 a gallon, 8 gallons. That's $32 a night you're idling away. I'm not willing to give that away. I'm too fucking cheap. Really, I am. I will lay in bed and sweat before I'll give away $32 a night. Dar, your brother just texted me asking me where you are, so I don't know if you might want to talk to you. If he might want to talk to you. I'm also 11 minutes from my parents coming. I've got about an inch and a half of cigar left, and then I'm done. So yeah, when we'll kill this, and I'll give Glenn a call, and then I'll call you to say goodnight. 32 a night is a no-tell motel. You're damn right. I overfigure at 1.5 gallon per hour, and that is hard on the truck. It is, dude. It is. And back in the old days, right, when you got your 60 series and your N14s and your 3406s, you'd have to run those things up to like 1400, 1500 RPM, right, to keep the oil pressure up, to get the oil up, right? Now, the new trucks, right, because of the new fuel rails and the different oil pumps they got in them, like, I don't have to run this. My truck is idling right now. It's idling it at like just under 6,000 RPM, and I can idle this all night if I had to at this RPM. Same with the Volvos. You don't have to jack them up anymore. But if you've got one of the old engines and you're idling, you've got the high idle set at like 1,500 RPM or 1,300 or whatever RPM you're doing it, you're burning even more. I'm not giving money to this petro stations. No, me neither. I hope everyone has a good night. Have to go to work early tomorrow. 7 a.m. meeting to go. Attaboy. Go get it done. 888. Thanks for popping in. And the cost of damn fuel. Exactly. I can't over stress or over pound down you guys' throats that, you know what, parts are expensive, trucks are expensive, but still, at the end of the day, fuel mileage wins the race. You will win and make more money on your fuel than anything else these days if you're conservative and you're smart about how you operate your truck. My first cab over freight shaker with high idle. That's exactly right. Fate trucking? What? No boom? I gotta back this up. Did Fate come in and no boom? He came in with an evening. All right. I guess he's trying to sneak in under the radar. 1 gallon per hour times 10 hours is $4 per gallon. Is $40. 5 days a week, $250 a week, $1,000 a month. Yeah, exactly. Do the math on the long. People don't get it, and they go, and they don't see the big picture, right? I look at everything through the big picture. I take a cost per day, and then like expand it, and I look, right? So on the span of a year, you're gonna idle away $12,000 worth of fuel. Are you making so much money that you can just afford to throw away 12 grand in fuel? If you can, and you're doing that well, send some of it to me. I'll be happy to take it. I'm not doing. I probably can afford it, but I'm not doing it. I'm allergic to idling. Yeah, same here. And this truck is fantastic on fuel economy, like my Pete 579. Yeah, no shit. Hashtag, yeah, I can't read that. I don't know what it says. Sorry. I don't know how to read hashtags. Hashtags, hashtag this, hashtag that. Don't know what it means. Hashtag you're an asshole. Is that in there somewhere? Hashtag you're an asshole? Probably, eh? Well, we've been live for just over 2 hours. So that's 2 hours. So that's what? $8 in fuel I've just given away. $8 in fuel I've just given away doing a live. So I'm done giving away fuel for a live. Roll on the floor. Next video will be, well, I won't watch it. I'll boycott it. Hashtag. There you go, Tolga. Attaboy. I thought you fell asleep there for a minute, boy. I have people telling me don't cry about fuel. I'm like, is there a way to save money and be successful in trucking? Fuel? Get yourself a truck with a reasonable payment, right? Don't buy the big truck with the big payment just so you can have the biggest dick in the parking lot when you pull into the truck stop. Not important. Get yourself a reasonable payment and calculate your fuel mileage. You'll discover that where some guys can't, they go, oh, I can't take a load under 295 or 285 a mile. You know what? I can. Oh, I can't take a load under 250 a mile. You know what? I can. Oh, I can't take a load under fucking 225 a mile. You know what? I can. I can't take a load under $1.90 a mile. You know what? I can. And still make a profit on it. Scotty G, I got almost 7 miles per gallon on Thursday. It helps that I didn't have to stop that much, just three customer stops. That hurts as well. That does. Still a lot of stop and go will affect your fuel mileage. Like, you can't really compensate for fuel mileage if you're doing local deliveries running around the city, right? Stop and go is the biggest killer on your fuel mileage. But if you're running highway, put it this way, okay? I've got it figured out to a science right now with this. I'm racking up, like, I'm grossing out at 100,000, 105,000 pounds, right? And I'm running a truck and I'm still getting 7.7, 7.6 miles per gallon. When I'm running regular freight, like just regular normal freight on the highway, this truck runs me 8.5 miles per gallon. And that's a combination of the way I drive it, the speed I drive it at, you know, how I use my adaptive cruise control, everything. It's a science. Learn your truck. Learn what it can do. Figure it out, man. Fuel mileage is, at the end of the day, and Dar will attest to this, okay? My last statement, I took my fuel mileage, or my fuel statement, what it cost me in fuel and what I got back on my fuel surcharge. I paid less for fuel than my fuel surcharge paid me. I made money on my fuel. My fuel bill was paid and I still had $275 excess, right? Why? Because I drive my truck in a certain manner. I do not abuse it. I don't speed. I got heavy. I'm maxed out for weight. I'm very cautious. I'm not hard on the throttle. I let my cruise control coming down the ramp. I come down the ramp. As soon as I do, I click the cruise. I let my cruise control take me out onto the fucking highway. Why? Because the computer can do it more efficiently. If you just take your foot and you cram it to the floor like most guys do, you're in the truck giving me max power, max torque, max everything. And that's where your fuel goes. If you click your cruise, set your cruise at 63 miles an hour or 62 miles an hour, and you hit the resume button, the computer will automatically kick in and take you up to 63 miles an hour, and it'll do it at the properly timed intervals for the weight that you've got on. The computer calculates it for you. You don't have to do the math. The computer will do it for you. That's why I'm getting 7.5 to 7.6, 7.7 miles per gallon pulling heavy haul. That's why. And I'm making money on my fuel. Let's see. A video of a idling rig with a chicken in the driver's seat. Well, you got one right here, buddy. The big orange pumpkin, only in your eyes, brother. Need more ideas? No. I got to drop. Time for the company paperwork time. The part I hate. Well, get it done now so you can enjoy the rest of your night, man. Calculate your day fixed expenses and your moving expenses. I run my truck on a per day, right? I calculate everything is based on a per day cost. My fixed costs are calculated. My variable costs are kept very tight, and everything is a per day. So I know that I need to make X amount of money. This is how much it costs me per day, including everything, my salary, insurance, truck, everything. And it's this amount. Anything over that is profit because my salary is already in there, right? So that's profit. So I know what that number is. So I know where it has to mark. Once I hit that mark, everything over top of that is profit. And that's how I run my truck. That's what I do. I know the expenses. If I don't work one day, I push the lost date the next trip. There you go. Uh-oh. I just pinned somebody's message by mistake. Here, we're going to undo that. Sorry. I drive 66 miles an hour and get 8.9 minimum. When I'm pulling regular freight, like regular everyday freight, just normal shit like that, I can run 65, 64, 65 and get 8.5 miles per gallon. My truck is getting older. I've now got 577,000 miles on it. So it's not going to get me 9 miles per gallon anymore. So now I'm down to about 8.5, which I'm still good with. But if I run it down, like I said, if I run it down to 62, I'm 8.8, 8.9. I'm not bad. I'm good with that. Do you still work for ATS? Yeah, Corey, I still work for ATS. Pretty good place to work. Pretty good place to work. They take pretty good care of me. The company does. Remember that big machine I I got from Washington, I did the average of 9.3, and I was heavy and got bad weather. Yeah, but it's also you're driving a brand new truck. No, I'm not. No, I'm not making excuses. I wouldn't get 9.3 in my truck. Right? But, you know, if you gave me a brand new 2024 Freightliner Cascadia, spec the way I would spec it and everything like that, it's a 9.5 mile per gallon truck. I got no problem with that. You gonna come across the dark side and haul tanks with me? Absolutely not, Corey. Absolutely not. Give your head a shake. No, I've, as I said earlier, I've pulled the tank once. I've got no desire to do it, and I'm winding my career down, right? I'm not looking to add anything else to my resume, right? I've done reefer, I've done heater, I've done dry van, I've done flatbed, step deck, oversized, heavy haul. You know, I don't need anything else on my resume, believe me. My career is slowly starting to wind down. I've got some plans for the future that, you know, we're going to look at. Is another truck in a possibility? It might be, but you know what? We're going to wait and see where we go. But no, pulling tanks is not something I'm not willing to learn a new trade. Though I've got friends doing it and they enjoy it. They make some good scratch doing it. Brian, your voice is delayed 1 second on the video. Don't know if it's only me, but I see that. Don't worry about it. I talk fast enough. It'll catch up. And besides, the live's over. I got to turn the truck off, jump in the back, put my cigar out. So I'm going to kill it here. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's good to be back. It's good to see all you guys. Thank you. 2-4, as soon as I'm done here, I'll send Humberto your phone number. Like you said, you're good with that. So why don't I do that now? I got to make another, apparently now I got to make a couple more phone calls, so I'll get on that. I'm gonna start going live again regularly. So tomorrow's Monday, maybe not tomorrow because I'll be dragging my ass, I'll be tired. But maybe we'll see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We start pumping them back out again, why not? It was great seeing everybody. Great talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Man, we'll see you down the road. Where's the off button? See, it's been so goddamn long, I didn't even know where the off button is. It's up here. Duh. Later.